What's happening, Night Riders? So, I know quite a few of you guys wanted me to catch up on Death Battle, and I know that they have an epic one coming up next Wednesday. So, this is the most recent Death Battle that was released. Now, if you guys want me to go back even further and do a reaction to the previous Death Battles while I was on hiatus, let me know which ones you guys want me to check out. I think I missed about 3 of them, excluding this one. Besides this one, I think 3 others. I'm not gonna promise that I'll do a reaction to all 3, but we'll see. I'll think about it. It depends on how many of you guys actually want me to do it. But in the comment section, let me know which Death Battle you guys want me to do a reaction to, alright? So this particular reaction is going to be Power Rangers versus Voltron Death Battle. Now, I was a fan of both of these shows, but I will admit that I know way more about Power Rangers than I do about Voltron. As of right now, just because it was a huge part of my childhood, more than Voltron, I gotta go with Power Rangers. I have to. So let's jump into this Death Battle. Let's see what stats and stuff they give us, and let's see if my mind ends up changing before the actual fight. Let's go.
Hey Mark. Hey Mr. J. So now doing all this merch marketing,
Is that a talking bear?
Death Battle
Dog?
T-shirts can get kind of stressful. So we added some new office amenities that I think will help take the edge off, like the new
Mod
office
pop.
jacuzzi.
Shit, no thanks. You ever smelled a wet sloth before?
All right, maybe a
Oh my
relaxing
god.
massage.
Weapons and armor and skill in Death Battle. I actually like that shirt.
All right, how about a nice hot sauna?
It's a fucking toast oven, Chad.
I'm Mark Slothman, you know, I got the sexiest shirt in the
Mog
world. Death Battle shirt.
Slothman.
You wear this,
Okay.
you're gonna find yourself in a sex battle. I don't know what that is, but I know you'll love it, okay?
A sex
Now,
battle?
click the link
What?
below and buy this shirt, or they're gonna eat me.
I actually like those Death Battle shirts. I can't even lie. Oh, that shit is hot.
It's finally time for one of the
I didn't know that they
biggest
changed
matchups
it. That
in
shit was
Death
hot.
Battle history. Yeah, the giant robot fight of all giant robot fights. The Megazord, the heavy-hitting mech commanded by 5 Power Rangers. And Voltron, the defender of the universe, piloted by 5 Paladins. For this matchup, there will be no Dragon Zords, no
Shit.
Galaxy Garrisons, no Robot Brachiosaurus, and no mice. Just a good old 5v5 war of the giant
This is gonna
robots.
be interesting.
East, West, and Boomstick. And it's our job
I only
to
said shit
analyze their
because I love
weapons,
the Green
armor,
Ranger.
and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Yeah, that shit is so hot.
Since the dawn of time, good has battled the forces of evil. The vicious witch Rita Repulsa and her giant monsters waged war with the good-natured galactic sage Zordon. Their 2,000-year war finally ended when Rita
Who's the
sent them
sage?
into a time warp, but not before Zordon managed to lock her up in a space dumpster.
I actually did not know
Apparently
that.
That thing is a space dumpster, or to put more accurately, a galactic recycling bin. However, Zordon knew it was only a matter of time before Rita escaped to conquer Earth once more. Good thing Zordon had thousands of years to come up with a foolproof plan. He could summon the 5 greatest warriors from around the galaxy to defend the planet. Or...
Teenagers.
To us 5 overbearing and over-emotional humans.
No, not that, not teenagers.
plan is asinine, but somehow it worked. Zordon granted
shit.
5 teenagers the ability to draw power from a dimension called the Morphin Grid. This molecular transmutation turns them into superhumans with access to mighty mechanical beasts called Zords, becoming the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Oh shit, I just got chills. I just got chills. It's my childhood, I'm sorry. The putties! Yo, the putties used to be my shit.
The Red Ranger. He's a fearless leader, expert martial artist, and owns one of the coolest guns of the bunch, the Terrain. Billy Cranston, the Blue Ranger, is the genius of the
Yo,
group. He
watching
also
Power
uses
Rangers now,
his
the
special
putties
use of
crack me the fuck up.
Sword. With its grappling hook horns, this 140-ton behemoth can stop a foe in its tracks.
Trini Kwan, the Yellow Ranger, is equal
Oh,
parts
shit.
brains and martial arts specialist.
Woo!
She's a bred both outside and inside her speedy saber-toothed tiger Zord.
Kimberly Ann
I'm done.
Ranger is a
I'm done.
smack-talking valley girl who has the skies covered
Enjoys
in her
Tommy
pterodactyl
Oliver.
Zord,
Okay.
which can fly at 2.5 times the speed of sound.
Last but not least, there's Zack Taylor, the Black Ranger, who's mastered his own fighting style called Hip-Hop Pedo. Yep, this guy fights aliens with the power of dance, along with his master Zord. Although slow, this Zord can freeze blast enemies with ice. Or
I swear,
if you're short on
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers
But
is a
when
bit
5
cheesy
giant mechanical
when you go
beasts
back and
aren't
watch
enough
this
to
shit.
keep the villains down,
But it was for
these
kids,
machines
and it was back in the
join
90s.
together
Or just the coolest friggin' thing you've ever seen in your life.
But the Japanese version, that's something entirely different. That shit was fucking crazy.
This is the
Go Power
Megazord,
Rangers.
a 333 foot
That shit used to be
colossus with
lit.
enough power to
Megazord
effortlessly
activated.
tear down buildings.
I'm
Sometimes
geeking out. I'm sorry.
unintentionally. All 5 Rangers pilot the Megazord as one.
Alright, I'm done.
combining their own
I'm
martial
done.
arts skills to defeat
I'm
giant
done.
monsters.
It's like a giant rock'em sock'em robot with laser beams.
Kinda, yeah.
It can fry enemies with its cranial laser, blast fireballs from its hands.
Oh, I remember that
shoot
game.
polarizing
Holy
beams from its
shit.
eyes, and even use the mastodon's face as a shield. And when it's time to send someone to an early grave, they summon their blade ex machina, the Power Sword.
Little known fact, simply touching the Power Sword can recharge the Megazord if it's low on power.
It's not just a
Oh,
battery.
yeah, it
This
sure could.
giant sword is over
Forgot about that.
100 feet long and orbits the Earth when not in use. Plus, it can launch energy waves and cut down almost any monster with just one swing.
And there's
I'm
even
enjoying
more.
this
It's a
entirely too
surprisingly
much.
versatile weapon, like with this feature they implemented against the Nasty Knights.
Any energy we throw at him, he just reflects back at us. That's why our weapons aren't burned out. So what do we do about it? Reflect his energy back at him, along with a bit of our own.
I don't get it.
Apparently, the Power Sword can absorb oncoming kinetic energy and turn it against the attacker, drastically increasing the Megazord's striking power.
Well, after pummeling monsters every
They should've
weekday
used that
afternoon,
a lot
the Power
more.
Rangers have been through almost everything. From fighting a world-destroying dragon to a
For real.
giant walking pumpkin.
Yeah.
Rats?
Oh, you Rangers make me mad.
See what I mean?
Wake me up
Cheesy.
with a rap that bad.
They've even fought Kimberly's purse.
Man, these villains were getting desperate.
Yeah.
And so were the riders.
Yeah.
Anyway, the Megazord is
Only
strong
'cause they
enough to
couldn't,
lift
like-
and throw the 170-ton Dragon Zord into a mountain with little effort.
I don't know.
So long, Gay Bowser.
Even the individual Zords can support the weight of whole monsters on their own. While many of these monsters should weigh similar to the Megazord, some certainly weigh even more. In fact, in
Sure.
a general scale, when you double the size of an object, its weight increases by a factor of 8. Comparing these organic monsters to human beings means some of them could weigh as much as 10,000 tons.
And the Megazord even gut-punched one of them over 100 feet into the air.
Assuming that monster is 10,000 tons, lifting it 133 feet would require about 90 million newtons of force.
That
50
sounds like a
times
lot.
as much force as a space shuttle's launching thrust.
That kind of strength, I bet you could backhand a person into outer space.
That's oddly specific.
Strange, wasn't it? Regardless, they've used that strength to take down countless monsters capable of wiping out all life on Earth. They even went toe-to-toe with Cyclopses, a Warzord designed to conquer entire worlds.
But even for the Power Rangers, defending the Earth is no small job. When they
Shit is
least
still
expect
difficult.
it, the Megazord's energy supply can be quickly exhausted in the middle of combat.
And it doesn't help that half the reason is because they just get hit so damn much. Despite the Megazord's awesome power, it's really lacking in the whole maneuverability department.
That it did.
Come on,
That it
you can
really
at least
did.
try to avoid an attack.
But when the enemy hits hard, the Power Rangers hit back even harder. With the fate of the world lying in their hands, no one can ever take them down.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I'm sorry, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is my shit. Even though there was a lot of cheesy stuff in that, still my shit. But that's just because they made it for kids. but it was originally from Japan, and over in Japan it was way different.
But not everybody was cool with fleets of ships.
It's a whole
showing
nother
up their
story, but
planets,
it's
so
crazy.
a team of scientists and magic priests decided to fight back.
Through the marriage of magic and technology, they forged a 300-foot-tall living automaton, so powerful that it single-handedly pushed back the Empire's onslaught. Before long, the whole universe had heard of the mechanical knight known as
Voltron.
Pissed that he was losing everything because of some space robot, the Empire's King Zarkon ordered a space witch to kill Voltron with a magic space spell. Kind of worked. Instead of being destroyed, Voltron was split up into 5 very merchandisable robot lions.
Merchandisable.
Divided and stripped of its sentience, the universe's best hope had fallen.
Until 5 space explorers crash-landed on Eris, the exact same planet the lions just so happened to be hiding on. Destiny or some crap led them to the castle where the Princess Allura gave them a life-changing opportunity. Pilot the long-lost lions and go around saving the universe for a living.
Keith Cogain is the head of the Lion Force in more ways than one. As leader of the team, he commands his cohorts, and he pilots the Black Lion, the literal head of Voltron.
Lance McClane is the Han Solo of the group. This hot-headed show-off controls the Red Lion, which forms Voltron's right arm.
Tsuyoshi Garrett, better known as Hunk, is the muscle of the team. He pilots the Yellow Lion, which forms Voltron's left leg.
The Blue Lion is piloted by Sven Holgersson.
Oh,
he did.
He died?
The Blue Lion is piloted by Princess Allura herself.
Oh,
taking
shit.
over after the original pilot got a bad case of stabbing. Her lion forms Voltron's right
See,
leg.
I knew that she was in it, but I didn't know it was because somebody died.
Call him
Oh,
Pidge.
shit.
Pidge pilots the Green Lion, Voltron's left arm.
And he's also, well, a little unhinged.
Pidge, get rid of that grenade!
At least his outfit matches his lion's colors. I mean, damn, it's not that hard, people.
And when all 5 lions combine, Voltron lives again.
Activate Mega Thrusters!
Sorry, y'all. I'm looking at something on my phone.
Form feet and
But I am paying
legs,
attention, I
form
promise.
arms and body, and all form the head.
You ever think about how the pilots stay in the heads of the lions when they're fighting? That has to be, like, ridiculously nauseating.
Oh, undoubtedly. That's probably why they usually travel by flight and prefer long-range combat over hand-to-hand.
Speaking of which, Voltron got busy fighting Zarkon's giant roe beasts and saving the universe with a huge assortment of weapons. Voltron can shoot stingray missiles and even pillars of flame out of its hands and feet, or blast the lion heads off like rockets. It can stun enemies with ion dart lasers from its head, or use the Electro Force cross attack from its chest.
I'm actually learning a lot about
The
Voltron.
Lion Force can manifest Voltron's most powerful
I know it
weapons
looks like I'm not
out of
paying
thin
attention,
air.
but I am paying
Everything from
attention.
spinning laser blades to javelins to nunchucks.
But the real
It's just that,
showstopper
you know,
is the almighty
I got something
blazing
important on my
sword.
phone, and
Form
I had to answer it
Blazing
real
Sword.
quick. Sorry.
With this blade, Voltron can slice through most rubies like Jello and dish out the Starfire attack, which splits rubies apart and also makes a friggin' tornado for good measure.
Oh,
the blazing
shit.
sword can also conduct electricity to recharge Voltron itself.
Why are all these swords also batteries?
The blazing sword is enormously powerful, capable of destroying a satellite hundreds of times larger than Voltron. Voltron himself is powerful enough to melt meteors, kick giant machines sky high, and take explosions the size of countries.
The Voltron Lions have even traveled between galaxies in less than a day, making them several times faster than the speed of light.
For
Voltron
real.
has also survived landing on the Omega Comet, which is so dense
What?
it possesses the gravitational force of a black hole.
What?
Okay, that all sounds insane, but even giant robot man lions have their limits. Like getting ganged up on by multiple roe beasts at once,
That's
or getting
crazy.
stabbed and sliced open. But black hole levels of gravity, that's a cakewalk, right?
Voltron may be strong, but it lacks the finesse and skill of one trained in martial arts. Voltron also carries a shocking design flaw. If the release plates on its joints are struck in combat, it could jettison an entire limb from the core body.
Seriously?
You're telling me that if I kick Voltron, freaking Voltron, in the shins hard enough, he'll just lose a leg and just bounce right off?
Essentially, Essentially, yes, though it has only happened in training. Even so, whether the Lion
shit.
Force is up against a technical issue or a colossal robeast, the universe can always depend on Voltron.
I will admit that this is gonna be a hell of a death battle,
Alright,
but
the bets are set. Let's end
I
this
feel like
debate
Voltron got the
once
more
and for all.
mobility,
This truck of robots is making
but I
me
feel like
hungry.
the Megazord
Let's
is gonna
fix
take this.
that.
I feel like Power Rangers is gonna beat
Now, I'm a man
Voltron.
who likes a good
Sorry.
home-cooked meal, but going out to buy or hunt my own food is a hassle. If only there was some way food could be brought straight to me.
Good news, Boomstick. Introducing Blue Apron, the #1 fresh food delivery service in the country. Using only the freshest ingredients, Blue Apron delivers a kit of ready-to-cook meals straight to your door, along with easy-to-follow instructions.
Plus, the ingredients are perfectly proportioned, so it cuts down on waste, and you know you're using the right amount. On top of that, you can log
Interesting.
into their website and select the upcoming meals that sound good to you, like the spinach fresh mozzarella pizza with olives.
Nah.
Plus, it does feel rewarding cooking new and exciting meals right in your own home. But
Nah.
don't just take our word for
That's-
it. We want you to try
nah.
it.
Because you're watching Death Battle, you can get 3 meals free with free shipping by heading to blueapron.com.
Some of that looks good.
/battle.
I'll admit that.
Seriously, you will love how good it feels and tastes to create incredible home-cooked meals with Blue Apron. So don't wait. That's blueapron.com/battle.
But right now, it's time for our Death Battle!
Scanners on, team. Seems
Oh,
the
shit.
prehistoric activity originates here.
Finally! If I don't see a dinosaur today, I'm blaming you.
I'm picking up something.
Power Rangers!
That was hot.
We need dinosaur power now!
Huh? What's happening?
I think I found the dinosaurs. Alright, Rangers, plug on!
Zach here. This is Kick. This is Billy. All systems go.
Training reporting.
They really went in.
I know this part. Let's take these kids.
More Voltron!
Shit was getting real quick.
More feet and legs. More arms and body. And I'll form the head.
Megazord battle mode!
Now I got my full attention. I'm very curious to see what the fuck happens. It's interesting that the Megazord seems like it's a bit
Form spinning
Bigger.
laser blades.
than Voltron. Yeah, see what I mean? Like, Voltron got the more mobility and agility, but I feel like I still think Megazord's gonna take this.
We need the power sword now!
Oh, shit.
Stay down.
Let's show them how it's done! It's a sword!
Seriously. Form blazing sword.
Shit just got real.
Isn't this usually the part where we win?
I just realized what she said. Damn, they definitely taking a lot of hits.
Wait, the sword!
And I always said, like, the original Megazord was always the slowest because it was an actual fucking robot. Oh, they really went in. Oh! What the fuck just happened? Is Voltron gonna take this? I feel like this could still go any way.
Quick, redirect the energy.
It's too much!
Wow. I did not see that coming.
KO!
Now that's what I call a battle!
There's a good reason why Voltron is the defender of the universe. While the Megazord boasted excellent abilities in hand-to-hand and sword combat, Voltron couldn't go down so easily.
I'll
Voltron's
admit
huge
that.
arsenal put it ahead, especially in long range. Even when the Megazord could get in close, it couldn't keep up with Voltron's blazing speed.
I figured that.
Voltron travels between galaxies in a matter of hours, and it can fly.
The Megazord once punched a monster weighing at most 10,000 tons, 133 feet into the air. In contrast, Voltron kicked a 3,900-ton mutated bulldozer nearly 1,900 feet up. Despite Voltron's monster weighing less than the Megazord's, this is still a more impressive feat. Comparing weight and distance traveled for both feats, Voltron's requires at least 5.5 times more strength.
Plus, Voltron clearly had the superior durability, especially with that black hole comet feat.
The Omega Comet's pull could destroy entire planets within 62 miles of itself, which means the comet could output forces of over 13 sextillion newtons.
The
All these
Megazord
numbers are
couldn't
hurting my
survive
head.
anything close to that level of power. We can prove it. Later in Power Rangers history, they upgraded their mech to the Thunder Megazord, which is specifically stated to be more powerful than the original Megazord in every way.
Okay.
The new Zords will serve you well.
Once mastered, your Zords will reveal even greater powers.
When this new Megazord fought against a giant Zord called Serpentera, which at full power could destroy planets, a single blast from it easily tore the Thunder Megazord apart. And that blast didn't even use half of Serpentera's power.
Voltron outclassed the Megazord in almost every way that counted, including
Okay.
strength, speed, and durability. Trust me, I'm not lying.
The winner is Voltron. Don't go away, we're about to reveal who's fighting in the next episode.
And if you want to see behind-the-scenes commentary on this episode, then just click that box and start a 30-day free trial for a first membership. Thanks.
Well. Yes, I already know. I already know. That shit is gonna be fucking lit. Ace versus Natsu. And I'm a huge fan of both One Piece and Fairy Tail. Yo, that match is gonna be lit. As of right now, I don't know who's gonna win the next fight. Ace versus Natsu, because I love both characters. Yeah, I really love both characters. I don't know. Whenever that death battle comes out, I'll have my decision. Because I am leaning more towards one character than I am the other. But I'll wait until the next death battle. Until that death battle premieres and I do a reaction to it. That's when I'll reveal who I think is going to take that one. But I want to think about it some more first. But I enjoyed this death battle. Again, I apologize. I was into my phone a little bit, but I was paying attention. I listened to everything. But I will admit that I am surprised. I'm surprised, but I'm not surprised that Voltron took this. At the end of the fight, though, it did catch me off guard. Especially when he said, "Let's, return their energy." Soon as he said it's too much, I already knew it was over. I knew it was over. Matter of fact, I had a feeling it was over after the arm detached and went after the sword. I had a feeling it was going to be over after that. But it was still a good ass fight. I will admit that. It was still a good fight. and I hope that you guys enjoy that. Please post your comments down below and let me know what you thought about this death battle. Let me know if you agree with it or if you don't agree with it and you think that the Power Rangers should have won. Very curious to see what you guys have to say about this one, because I know Voltron and Power Rangers are both, you know, they're both very popular TV shows. One more than the other, but they're still fairly popular. But alright, y'all. Again, hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and until next time, ride or die, Night Riders. We out.